Yeah, police have made contact with a suspect they believe is connected to at least 3 murders in just 3 days, and he's already being investigated for a 4th murder here in the Valley. So we want to say good morning. It's now 7 o'clock. Arizona's family has been tracking this story since it unfolded last week.
Yeah, incredibly disturbing this morning. Police want the public to be on alert for the gunman, but let's check in. Authorities were saying that they may be giving some updates this morning, and we've heard of some activity. Lena Flores is live at the Scottsdale Police Department headquarters. Maybe there's some new information. Lena.
Yes, and I was able to confirm with my contacts within the department that what we are seeing unfolding in the northern part of town is related to these killings, and they do believe that the suspect they are looking to contact right now is responsible for at least 3 murders that we saw happen in just a matter of days over the weekend. So we can take you up in the air and give you some shots of where this location is. We have team coverage on this. This is over at a hotel on Scottsdale and Lincoln for some perspective there. This is our Lions Roofing news chopper to give you the shots of what's happening there. A lot of police presence and more police on the way. Remember, this is involving multiple agencies: the Phoenix Police Department, Scottsdale Police Department. Over these 3 days and these 4 killings, they went from Phoenix to South Scottsdale to North Scottsdale, and now we find ourselves again this morning in North Scottsdale. So when we kind of unpack this, unfold what police have been dealing with over the last few days, starting on Thursday, Dr. Stephen Pitt was killed outside of his office. This happened in Phoenix. Now, his name may be familiar to you. He's a well-known forensic psychiatrist. He has worked on very high-profile cases like the Jodi Arias case, the Baseline Killer, John Benet Ramsey. So those are some of the cases that he was working in. Well-known, and people who work with him believe him to be the ultimate professional and very knowledgeable about what he does. But then the next day, on Friday, police believe this same killer shot and killed 2 paralegals named Laura Anderson and Valeria Shar. They were killed at a law firm in South Scottsdale, right in Old Town, that it's across the street from the Civic Center, to give you some perspective. That law firm specializes in family law. So when you hear family law, think divorce, think custody. But then on Saturday, it continues. A man named Marsha Levine, who is a counselor and a life coach here in the Valley, he was found shot to death at an office building in North Scottsdale. Police had said that they believe these victims were specifically targeted. That has a lot of people in these industries, in law, in mental health, to be concerned about their safety.
There are several attorneys that I know who are hiring security to be in their offices. Sure, they're looking for off-duty officers, what have you. There is a lot of fear out there.
So this days-long manhunt may be coming to an end this morning. Again, the person that they are in contact with in North Scottsdale at about Scottsdale and Lincoln, they say they do believe is connected to these recent killings in Phoenix and Scottsdale. One remaining question, though, this morning is that 4th killing, Marsha Levine. Is this connected to the other 3 shooting deaths? Police have long suspected that they believe that there may be a connection here. They are taking a look at the evidence, the forensics, details to see if that 4th shooting death is related to the other 3. But again, the big breaking headline this morning is that all of the activity that we're seeing in North Scottsdale, police confirming they do believe the person that they are looking at now is the person they have been looking for the last several days. Guys, back to you.
Lena, you mentioned that police had made contact with this person. Does that mean he's been arrested? Have you heard whether he's holed up in this hotel? Do you know anything about any of that?
Well, that remains to be seen. Like I said, some police are in the area, more police are on the way, but they are making contact, meaning I believe that they know the person is there. They know the person matches the description of who they are looking for. And in their context with what they've seen, they do believe this is the suspect that they've been on the manhunt for several days. But in custody, I have not received that update yet.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and read a tweet that just came out from the Scottsdale Police Department about just a minute ago, 7:01, 4 minutes ago. ago. Phoenix and Scottsdale police are currently attempting suspect contact at the extended stay hotel located at 10660 North 69th Street. So that's right around Scottsdale Road and Shea. Phoenix police and Scottsdale police public information officers are en route. Media staging will be at 70th Street and Shea. That's at the Walgreens there, if you're familiar with that area. This is related to the recent homicides. So maybe they realize that this guy that they finally identified is holed up in there. They're going to have to cordon off that area, obviously, and try to make contact this person about as dangerous as you can get. So this will be the tactical teams that will need to go on, and this will be an area that will need to be cleared entirely to try to make contact with this person who we do know is armed.
Yeah, that's a busy area there.
Yes,
there's a lot going on, not only with the hotel, but a lot of shopping and strip malls and that sort of thing. But let's head up to Jerry.
Well, remember also that,
Go ahead, Lena, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, remember that there's a really large reward pool here. We have $11,000 from Silent Witness in Maricopa County Sheriff's Office. Silent Witness rewards are normally at the $1,000 mark, so that gives you an idea of how much they want this particular person. But then you also have another $10,000 in reward money being offered by the ATF. So this is multiple agencies, both at the federal and the state level as well, looking for this person. And I know we are taking a look at it from up in the air and on the ground as well. But I know we have another team en route on the ground to cover it as well, to get more information right there live on the scene.